Alrighty, we're going to get started right now. This is break number 609, the No Huddle Panini Prizm auction.
Let's get some better rookies this time around.
Yeah, I would love, just in general, we definitely would like to see a better break for sure.
Let's get the saute sizzle rolling on Saturday.
I know, the Saturday saute sizzle. The COVID-15, Brett. Alrighty, we have, starting off, Brandon Cooks from the Texans, followed by Sammy Watkins from the Chiefs. A fireworks, Juju Smith-Schuster, and right out of the gate, a black and white Jordan Love.
Black and white disco.
Black and white disco Jordan Love. That's a great card. That is going to be going to Snow Goose Tom with the Green Bay Packers. Let's mag that up. And after that is a Julian Blackmon of the Indianapolis Colts. That's going to be going to Rich. You know, we said we wanted a better box. I don't know if it's going to be a better box, but it certainly started like it is.
Well, that Jordan Love is already the most valuable card we've pulled tonight at 75.
There we go. That's a great, nice hit to start it off. Alrighty, we have Jordan Jenkins, Terry McLaurin of the Redskins, or the Washington football team, Joe Theismann of the Washington football team, and our first red, it's going to be a Denzel Mims RC. That is going to be number 33 out of 50, and that's going to be going to Kurt with the Jets, followed up by a Zach Bond of the New Orleans Saints RC. Brett over here schooling everyone in some math. Alrighty. We're on to break number 609 right here. Kenny Moore of the Colts, Cleveland Farrell of the Raiders, followed by Joey Bosa of the Chargers. Then we have a go hard or go home Saquon Barkley, followed by a Michael Warren RC for the Philadelphia Eagles going to Josh. Brett's Bits over here trying to compete with the Dubs Dimes.
Dubs Dimes. Dubs Deets.
Dubs Deets, sorry.
We haven't had a Dubs Deet in a while.
We have not, so feel free to drop some knowledge. Tyler Boyd, Evan Ingram. We have the hype DK Metcalf, followed by they lockdown Demario Davis, and a Jermichael Hasty RC of the 49ers going to Ryan. Alrighty, we have Tremaine Edmonds to start this pack off, followed by Von Miller, AJ Brown. We have a blue, and it is going to be an RC, and that's going to be a blue Jermichael Hasty of the 49ers, followed by Julian Okwara of the Lions. That 49ers going to Ryan, and this Julian Okwara is going to be going to Sean.
All right. Come on. I know there's some more magic left in this box. Let's get something crazy.
The magic. Alrighty. Let's see what we've got here. We got the Thick Boy Club, Joey Thomas, followed by Fletcher Cox, Zadarius Smith. We have a Disco Sammy Watkins and a Donovan Peoples-Jones going to Casey. We have Julian Edelman, Darren Waller, a unstoppable Daniil Hunter, followed by an all-out Julio Jones, and then a Jalen Reagor RC of the Philadelphia Eagles. That's going to Josh.
All right. That's a little bit better.
Yeah, there we go.
Moving in the right direction.
You know, you asked for better cards, and I tried to oblige. We have 2 spots left in the NFL Select 2020 Pick Your Team. 6 spots left in a 2020-21 Prizm Basketball Hobby. We will definitely run a filler if it gets down to 4 or 5. We may run a filler if we get the interest. Also, remember to let us know what you are interested in terms of a snake draft for the end of the night. There is a link to the snake survey that is dropping in the chat, or should be dropping in the chat. Kenny Stills of the Texans, David Montgomery, Byron Murphy. We have a purple, and it is going to be Tyrann Mathieu, and Jeff Gladney of the Vikings.
The Honey Badger.
The Honey Badger is right. And this Jeff Gladney going to Jeff with the Vikings.
That's a pretty great nickname.
Alrighty, we are about to be halfway through break 609. The Prizm No Huddle 1-box auction. Joe Namath, Melvin Ingram III, Kelvin Ridley, a brilliant Keenan Allen, and a LaMichael Perrine RC. And that LaMichael Perrine of the Jets going to Kurt. I'm so curious to see what happens with the Jets and how the quarterback fall. Who they take with the second overall pick in that draft. Who do you think they're going to take, Dubs? Do you have any?
I think they're going Zach Wilson, especially with the epilepsy thing. I still think Justin Fields goes number 3, though.
Got it.
1, 2, 3 quarterbacks. I don't think that's ever happened before.
I don't believe so. I think you're right. Alrighty, we have Josh Norman, Blake Jarwin of the Cowboys, an unstoppable Bobby Wagner, followed by a RC. It's a black and white Jacob Eason. 2 black and whites in this box. Jordan Love and Jacob Eason.
I feel like every black and white we've pulled has been disco. That doesn't have to be the case. It's crazy.
That's a great hit right there. That Jacob Eason is going to be going to Richard with the Colts. Whew, that's a nice hit. And our last card in this pack is going to be a Jordan Love base right there.
The black and white Jacob Eason going for 28.
Nice.
Pretty consistently. Right around there.
Surprising that Love is going for so much more than the Eason. I would argue that Eason's got a better path to playing than Love does right now. But
yeah, but I think he's their long-term plan. Whereas the way the Colts are maneuvering, it's clear that they don't believe in Eason yet.
Yeah, that's true. All right, looks like we have a red in here. Juju Smith-Schuster, Brian Dawkins, Emmitt Smith, a red DeMarcus Lawrence of the Cowboys, followed by a Tyler Johnson of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And that Tyler Johnson is going to Adam. Not the low number Brady that you wanted by any means there, but there's still time. We have 7 packs left in break 609. Stephon Gilmore, Terrell Williams, Melvin Gordon III, a Brilliance Le'Veon Bell, followed by a Terrell Lewis RC of the Rams. Beck, so we have one team available that we're going to be auctioning off live in the next break, but for the breaks, the breaks that are listed on the bottom of the screen are breaks that have already been filled. You can go to BreakTraders.com and use the promo code 15SAT for 15% off any break that you get into tonight. If it's your first time on BreakTraders.com, you can use the promo code NEWBT for 20% off. We have Laramie Tunsil, Akeem Hicks, an Disco Emergent Denzel Mims. That's going to Kurt, followed by a lockdown Khalil Mack of the Bears. I think Denzel Mims, depending on who they draft, you could see a bump in his cards. And then a Trayvon Diggs of the Cowboys to finish that off.
I would say all 3 teams that are drafting quarterbacks, the receivers on are decent, and you should probably take a look at getting some of them.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the Jags are really primed for success. If Trevor Lawrence comes out and really, really dominates, they have an offense down there in Jacksonville. We have a blue in here. Hollywood Brown, Michael Gallup, Miles Sanders. The blue is going to be a blue Sammy Watkins of the Kansas City Chiefs going to Josh. And then a Jeff Okudah of the Lions going to Sean. I feel bad Jan stepped out of the room for that one, because that would have been a great Jan entry right there.
Yes. But I feel like Sammy Watkins was the worst Bills draft decision that they've made in the last 10 years.
I don't know if I agree with it. I'm trying to... When was Aaron Mabin? He must not have been in the last 10 years.
No, I think that was longer. Or, who knows? That was a bit. I forgot about him.
DJ Shark do-do-do-do-do-do. DJ Shark do-do-do-do-do-do. That of the Jaguars going to Chappie. Malcolm Butler, Laurent Duvernay-Tardif. What a great story he is, just not playing football last year so that he could volunteer in COVID units up in Canada because he was pre-med. Darius Slayton of the Giants and a Michael Ojemudia of the Denver Broncos. That's going to Thomas.
What a name that is, though.
Yeah, that's just tough to pronounce, but...
Well,
once you hear it, it's easy.
Right.
But if you just reading it for the first time, I didn't know where to go with that one.
Ojemudia.
Alrighty, we have Carlos Dunlap, Dexter Lawrence, a fireworks Nick Bosa, a all-out Tyreek Hill, followed by a Lynn Bowden Jr. of the Raiders.
Yeah, I think the Jags are actually in really good position to maybe even contend for that division, because who knows what's going on with the Texans. The Colts, it's a new quarterback. They were really good. Likely they're the favorites, but Trevor Lawrence is, I think, way better than Minshew.
Oh yeah, I mean he'll definitely start right away. I think Carson Wentz is going to have a revival, but Preston Williams, Travis Kelce, we have a purple, Allen Robinson right there. Our purple is going to be Quinnen Williams, the Thick Boy Club of the Jets, followed by a Jacob Eason RC. So we have had a Joey B, 2 Jacob Easons, and 2 Jordan Loves so far.
Where's Herbie at?
I know. We need a Herbie. We need a Tua. I feel like we haven't hit a Herbie in a while. Thanks, John. Appreciate seeing you. Beck, I don't know if I have a favorite box right now. I would say the box I'm looking forward to the most tonight is that Origins basketball. It released about 2 weeks ago. We have a card random that we're doing tonight. We also have a 3-team random if you want to drop that in the chat, Dubs. That's only $45 an entry there. CJ Mosley, Adrian Peterson, Derwin James, a hype Josh Jacobs, and a Jordan Brooks RC to finish that off. And we will run down how we've done in break 609, our second break of the evening. If you're interested in getting into more breaks, you can go to BreakTraders.com using the code SAT or 15SAT. There was no auto. There was two disco black and whites in that box.
Really, Panini? You gonna do that to us?
Granted, I would rather have those two black and whites than the black and white in the auto we had in the last box.
That's fair. However, they say on average one auto per box. And
we have the purple Quinnen Williams. That's going to be out of 35, 31 out of 35 there, going to Kurt. The Darius Slayton going to Kurt as well. Sammy Watkins, blue out of Kansas City, going to Josh. DeMarcus Lawrence, red out of Dallas, going to Brandon. Tyrann Mathieu, purple, going to Josh with the Chiefs. The Sammy Watkins disco to the Chiefs. Saquon Barkley, go hard or go home, going to Kurt. And the Juju Smith-Schuster fireworks going to Mark. And now our rookie rundown before we get into our featured cards. It is Jordan Brooks going to Kurt, Lynn Bowden Jr. of the Raiders going to Richard, Michael Ojemudia of the Broncos going to Thomas, Jeff Okudah of the Lions going to Sean, Trayvon Diggs of the Cowboys going to Brandon, Terrell Lewis of the Rams going to Thomas, Terrell Johnson of the Bucks going to Adam, Jeff Gladney of the Vikings going to Jeff, Donovan Peoples-Jones of the Browns going to Casey, Julian Okwara of the Lions going to Sean, JaMychal Hasty of the 49ers going to Ryan, Michael Warren II of the Eagles going to Josh, Zach Bond of the Saints going to Kurt, Justin Blackman of the Colts going to Richard, LaMichael Perine of the Jets going to Kurt, and Jalen Reagor of the Eagles going to Josh. Alrighty, now time for our featured cards after that rookie rundown. Alrighty, we have Jordan Love base of the Packers. That's going to be going to Thomas. The Jacob Eason base going to Richard, followed by the Denzel Mims emergent going to Kurt with the Jets. The Denzel Mims red going to Kurt with the Jets. The JaMychal Hasty blue going to the 49ers. And our two black and white discos, the Jacob Eason and the Jordan Love. The Jacob Eason is going to Richard, and Jordan Love is going to be going to Thomas.
Black and white discos are sick.